fell right through the cracks. And now I'm trying to get back. Until the cool down run out, I'll be giving it my bestest, and nothing's gonna stop me but divine intervention. I reckon it's again my turn to win someone, learn some, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. Open up your mind and see like me. Open up your plans and damn, you're free. Look into your heart and you'll find a love, 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 love. Listen to the music and the moment people dance and sing. We're just one big family. It's our God-forsaken right to be a love, 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 love. So I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. There's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Hey, I've been spending way too long checking my tongue in the mirror and bending over backwards just to try to see it clearer. My breath fogged up the glass, so I drew a new face and I laughed. I guess what I'll be saying is there ain't no better reason to rid yourself of vanities and just go with the seasons. It's what we aim to do. Our name is our virtue, but I won't hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. There's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This is our fate. I'm yours. Hesitate no more, no more. It cannot wait. I'm yours. There's no need to complicate. Our time is short. This cannot wait. I'm yours. When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of your hand? Will your eyes still smile? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 17. And baby, in my heart. Cause still for that heart at 23. Well, I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Or maybe just the touch of a hand. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna tell you I am. So baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out, maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's overgrown and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name. When my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause I'm yours, so it can never grow old, it's evergreen. Love my smiles forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. But maybe it's all part of a plan. And I just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. That baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Oh, darling, place your hand on my beating heart. I'm thinking out, maybe we found love right where we are. I'll be the church, you'll be the steeple. You'll be the king, I'll be the people. When I was feeling such a mess, I thought you'd leave me behind. When I was feeling such a wreck, I thought the same unkind. You helped me change my mind. I'll be the sun, you'll be the shining. Be the rock, I'll be the timing. When I was feeling such a mess, I thought you'd leave me behind. When I was feeling so upset, I thought the sun never shined. Then I found forever. Best friends forever, darling. That's what's up. My love to lean binding. You be the words, I'll be the rhyming. Well, I was feeling such a wreck, I thought of losing my mind. Well, I was feeling such a wreck, I thought the sun never shine. You be the bird, I'll be the feather. We'll be the best of friends forever. Well, I was feeling such a mess, I thought you'd leave me behind. Well, I was feeling such a wreck, I thought you'd treat me unkind. Then I found forever and always. You've got my love to lean on, darling, all the days. You've got my love to lean on, darling, all the days. You've got my love to lean on, darling, all the days, all days.
Welcome everybody to this awesome celebration. I wanted to share a real quick Collette and Jeremy story with the full understanding that all of you probably have infinitely better stories than I do. But every year, Collette and Jeremy and all of us who worked at WPTZ would embark on this event called Jazz Fest. And there was a summer day about 5 years ago when we were taking the ferry back from Jazz Fest, and Jeremy was with me and my colleague Stephanie. And Stephanie's a reporter, so she was grilling Jeremy about his love life, because that's what reporters do. And Jeremy allowed that he had grown fond of Collette. And I suspect that the relationship had gone much further at that point than I knew, but he said that he had grown fond of her. And I thought, gosh, you know, Collette, she's awesome, she's talented, she's really smart, she's an athlete, she's vivacious and beautiful. And I just found myself rooting for Jeremy. I thought, is this possible? And I kept on rooting for Jeremy, and apparently things went very well for him. And here we are today with this awesome celebration. This is the point. This is the point when the preacher man, and I use the term preacher loosely, goes to his script that he rehearsed infinitely with the bride. First part's easy. Love is the reason we are here. In marriage, we not only say I love you today, but also I promise to love you for all of our tomorrows. Jeremy and Collette, in the years ahead of you, there will be wonderful times, times of conflict, stormy times, and times of joy. So I want to share some words of advice that have been shared at many a wedding before, but ring true in their simplicity. Never go to bed angry. Let your love be stronger than your anger. Learn the wisdom of compromise, for it's better to bend than to break. Always believe the best of your beloved rather than the worst. Confide in your partner and ask for help when you need it. Remember that true friendship is the basis for any lasting relationship. Give your spouse the same courtesies and kindnesses you bestow on your friends. Say, I love you every day. Jenna Marazzo would like to share a reading now.
Love is an Adventure by... No idea what
Maybe try the other one.
Love is an Adventure by Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. I know! I don't know.
You know what, Jennifer? Come on up here. Just come on up here and read it. Yeah. Jenna has a reading.
Alright. Love is an Adventure by Pierre Teilhard de Chardin. Love is an adventure and a conquest. It survives and develops like the universe itself by perpetual discovery. The only right love is that between couples whose passion leads them both, one through the other, to a higher possession of their being. Put your faith in a spirit which dwells between the two of you. You have each offered yourself to the other as a boundless field of understanding, of enrichment, of mutually increased sensibility. You will meet above all by entering into and constantly sharing one another's thoughts, affections, and dreams. There alone, as you know, in the spirit, which is arrived through flesh, you will find no disappointments, no limits. There alone the skies are ever open for your love. There alone lies the great road ahead.
I know it'll come as no surprise to anybody here that Jeremy and Collette have decided to have a very unique wedding. Included in that is what we call a unity painting, and we're going to now embark on that. And there's your unity painting. And now Linda Ratliff has we probably should get Linda to come up here and do her reading.
So, Love Is by Susan Polis Schultz. Love is being happy for the other person when they are happy, being sad for the other person when they're being sad, being together in good times and being together in bad times. Love is the source of strength. Love is being honest with yourself at all times, being honest with the other person at all times, telling, listening, respecting the truth, and never pretending. Love is the source of reality. Love is an understanding that is so complete that you feel as if you are part of the other person, accepting the other person just the way they are and not trying to change them or to be someone else. Love is the source of unity. Love is the freedom to pursue your own desires while sharing your experiences with the other person. The growth of one individual alongside of and together the growth of another individual. Love is the source of success. Love is the excitement of planning things together, the excitement of doing things together. Love is the source of the future. Love is the fury of the storm and the calm of the rainbow. Love is the source of passion. Love is giving and taking in a daily situation, being patient with others' needs and desires. Love is the source of sharing. Love is knowing that the other person will always be with you regardless of what happens, missing the other person when they are away, but remaining near in heart at all times. Love is a source of security, and love is a source of life. You guys look great.
And Collette and Jeremy have decided to pen their own vows, and apparently they've committed them to memory as well, unlike the preacher who had to have notes. No, they got paper. Okay, all right. I didn't know where the bride hid hers, that's all. And they are now going to share them with each other.
All right, here we go.
I knew you were the right man for me when I farted in front of you the first time. And instead of running away, you just laughed. I couldn't be happier happier than to be standing here next to you today in front of our family and friends. You couldn't have come into my life at a more perfect time. I needed someone to pick me up and say it's going to be okay, and there you were. From the very beginning, we had our instant connection. When we first started talking, I knew I wanted to be around you and for you to be in my life. From day one, we have made each other smile. We have listened to each other, leaned on each other, and have offered each other support in any way that we could give. You have always loved me and treated me with respect. I knew you were the right man when the... Oh, I already said that. I didn't edit this. We're not rich or wealthy, and we may never be, but we have each other, and all the experiences that we share together are way more important than any money that we could ever make. I know I have found my soulmate in you. From the very beginning, we had an instant connection. We are always on the same page and even saying what the other is thinking. Whenever we are together, you make me happy, you make me smile, you make me laugh, and you make me feel special. You're the most loving human I know. Don't cry. I love that you would do anything for me or anyone else for that matter at the drop of a dime. I love your passion for everything that you do. I love your smile. I love your laugh. I love your cuddles. I love your caring heart and your soul. I love your personality and your love and compassion. I love that you will never judge me or hurt me. I love your unconditional love for me. I'm so ready to become your wife. From the very beginning, you have had my heart. I promise to always be here for you the same way as you have for me. I promise to always be your best friend, your faithful partner, to encourage you, support you, honor, and inspire you. I promise to always love you through the good and bad, when you are sick and when you are healthy. I promise to continue to laugh with you and pick you up when you are down. I promise to continue to always love you unconditionally and to always be there for you in all the adventures that are in front of us. You are my one true love and soulmate, and I promise to always be here for you and never let you down and never judge you. I love you always and forever.
It's hard to follow that. She wanted me to go second so I can follow that. Before you meet the one, it often seems as if you live...
There goes the pages.
It's unity with the ground now.
And added bliss.
Thanks, guys. Before you meet the one, it often seems as if you live life according to your own path. After I had the privilege of meeting you, I realized that our two paths were destined to be one. You're caring, kind, respectful, you're thoughtful, and that's just the beginning. I could stand here for an hour and tell you how great I think you are, but words can't and won't do the love of my life justice. At first, when tasked with coming up with my own vows, I had high expectations for myself. I was like, I'm a creative writer, yeah, sure. I'm a creative writer by trade. What am I going to do here? Am I going to do something big? Am I going to approach this? It's the most important speech of my life right now. How am I going to approach this? Let's moment sink in. Oh, I made sure to write that in. So, let's moment sink in. Should I make a bunch of music references? Like how, ooh, baby, I love your way. Or like how music from our favorite artists help remind us during bad times that let's stay together. Or even that I'm forever yours, faithfully. But hey, music speaks for itself, and we heard those beautiful melodies and harmonies in the opening procession. Should I make a bunch of movie references? Nah. A close friend of mine made a great movie reference-laden vow speech recently in a wedding we attended, so I think scratch the movie references for now. Might I mention, he knocked it out of the park. Oh, and that covers sports references. Cool. But one reference remains constant in writing. It's the KISS method. Keep it simple, Sally. So, here are some simple promises for you, my love. Collette, I promise to always care for you and love you through all adverse times. I promise to always make us a priority. I promise to always make the extra effort to keep things exciting, both out and especially in the bedroom. I promise to you I will not lose my identity and be true to who I am. I promise to be true to you. I promise to always accept you. I promise and vow to reassure you of how much I love you. I love you. I promise to always cuddle you, kiss you, and not get too drunk at important family gatherings. We'll just get buzzed on those. I promise to strive and maintain a healthy lifestyle so we can grow old together. I promise I'm in this for the long haul and said aforementioned growing old together time. In its entirety, until the very, very end, until death do us part, as long as we both shall live. I do, I really, really do. I promise. And I promise and vow all of those things. I want to. Now it's your turn, George.
Well, I want to take a moment and remind you both that love and marriage are a precious gift, a commitment, a challenge to love each other more completely every day. Can I please have the rings? I'll do that one. Do this one. The ring, an unbroken, never-ending circle, is a symbol of committed, unending love. Jeremy, as you place this ring on Colette's finger, please repeat these words after me. This ring, a gift for you.
This ring, a gift for you,
Symbolizes my desire
symbolizes my desire
that you be my wife
that you be my wife
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
As this ring has no end,
This ring has no end,
neither shall my love for you.
neither shall my love for you.
And Collette, as you place this ring on Jeremy's finger, please repeat these words after me. This ring, a gift for you, symbolizes my desire that you be my husband from this day forward. As this ring has no end, neither shall my love for you. Jeremy and Collette, in your journey of life together, remind yourselves often of the love that brought you together on this day. Give the highest priority to your love. When challenges come, remember to focus on what is right between you. This way you can ride out the storms. And when clouds hide the sun in your lives, remember, even if you lose sight of the sun for a moment, that sun is always there. Jeremy and Collette, you have consented together in holy matrimony before God, all of these people, and have pledged your vows to each other and have exchanged rings as tokens of your love and commitment to each other. In accordance with the laws of the state of New York, with the authority of God's word, and with overwhelming joy, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss. Seal it with a kiss, please. Ladies and gentlemen, I present Mr. and Mrs. Jeremy Mathsen.
Thank you, baby. Oh, yes. How sweet it is to be loved by you. It's just like sugar sometimes. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Whoa, yeah. sugar sometimes.